Hey guys, it's Tuesday again, and it's been a pretty short 4-day weekend. One of the days last week, when I was waiting for the bus to Moscow, I was standing in the bus stop and I looked over at the edge of the wall, and there was this page there, and I was like, Komodo dragon? Whoa, who would lose one of those? Why would you ever have one? But I think it was the schools and it got out. So one of the nights last week, Kai and I went to our friend's house, Nick and Jose and Ishmael, and on our way, when we were leaving, we were trying to get back home, and I wasn't paying attention. I was playing Zombie Run on my phone, and so I was just looking at it, and I look up and we're way past where we should have turned. So we were driving around and we ended up in this residential area, and then we went and we're driving. We got back into university, and I look, and the first building I see is the School of Music, and I was like, whoa, we got lost in Moscow and we found the music hall. And then I thought of you, Mara. So Thursday morning when I woke to my radio saying, Vandals win their football game, or something like that. And I was like, oh, well, that's cool. I didn't go to it. So my roommate Kai saw your first video, Mara, and how you were talking about saving the little tabs from your bread for Chrissy. And so now we are saving the tabs from bread for Chrissy because of Kai. So Chrissy can say thank you, Kai. And the next day, someone was saying that the people that we played, the last time we played them was like 45 years ago, and the score was exactly the same. And I thought that was pretty cool. Oh, Mara, I totally understand about the whole world suck thing and us not really being able to do anything about it right now. And I do think about that myself, and it does kind of make me bummed out. But I just realized that there is nothing we can do about it right now. We're not financially stable, really, and we can't do anything yet. But we can later on after, we get established in jobs and stuff like that. So on Tuesday, there's this youth group that I went to with Kai, and we went there because he has friends that go there too. And we got Jose and Ishmael to go with us because they were over here anyway, working on homework. And so we went, and it was pretty good. It was like at a Lutheran church, and I've never really gone to a Lutheran church before, but it was alright. And there was this guy there who had just recently gotten married, and his wife was born and raised in Silverton. And so I kind of talked to him for a little bit. So it was kind of neat because all the way up here in Pullman, we got some people from Silverton, and so it was nice. Chrissy, so in your video you mentioned that you're not taking any math at all and you're kind of happy about that. I was thinking about it, and every single one of my classes is a type of math class. Oh, I finished Abundance of Catherine's the other day, last week. It was really good. Like, I liked it a lot. Normally I don't read any of the stuff at the end about the author or anything, or all that stuff at the end. But I did because I felt like I know the author, and so it kind of means more when you actually know who the author is and that they're actually a real person and not just a picture at the end of the book. We had to call in to the maintenance manager to fix our screen door because it was bent at the hinge. And so I came home one day and there was this sign on my door, and it wasn't like this, probably because they weren't here. It was like this, and I think it's funny because it's just like, we were in your home today, and it's kind of creepy, kind of like this, maintenance employees that are in your home now. And so it's like, don't be freaked out when you see somebody in your house. I got a letter. I hardly ever get letters. Jeremy gets he's got a stack of this many letters. It's ridiculous. But I got a letter the other day, and it's from Oregon, I guess. And it says, are you registered to vote in Washington and Oregon? And I was like, I guess. And they're like, you can't! And they basically told me that I need to stop being a voter in Oregon because you're not supposed to be registered to vote in two different places. But I didn't do it on purpose. When I registered to vote in Washington, I figured that it would just cancel out the one from Oregon, and it didn't. So last week I kind of did a brief tour of my house, my apartment, but I didn't put it on because I didn't want the video to be too long. And so if this isn't too long, I'll put it on this one. So maybe you'll get to see my house and maybe not. So if you come in through the door, you'll be greeted by the living room. And here's our kitchen. And go down the hallway. Got to the left is the bathroom, which is all got Kai's towels and my brown influence right here. There's Kai's room. And then here's my room. So I got my pictures that I was gonna put down. So I got Alyssa's thing that she made for me. And I got my computer. Hey Liz, next time in your video, you should put the new dog on because I haven't seen it yet and I'd like to see it. And you said it was cute, so you should like hold it up because that would be adorable. See you on tomorrow, Alyssa.